Hello, guys. The Electrical Man here. Today, we are going to analyze more leaks from sirduckletens. So without further ado, let's get into it. So in this first leak, we can see an astro and something behind it. By the looks of it, it might be a camera rover or a large agent. Possibly a large hammer man or polycephaly. Or it could be a skibidi toilet. That's all for this leak. Now for the next leak. For this leak, we can see either 2 or 3 cameramen. It looks like they are holding off against the astro in the first leak. And I'm not sure, but it looks like the chair is by the cameraman, but it's most likely not. That's all I can see for this leak. Now for the next leak. Now onto this leak. It's 2 helicopter toilets with a rocket and laser at a very suspicious place. It's nothing much, but at the bottom of the left helicopter toilet, it looks like the cameraman from the second leak. Let's move on to the next leak. For this leak, it looks like the same thing from the first leak. It looks like it could be DG toilet, but that sounds stupid, but it still can be DG toilet. It looks like it's in the same place as the last leak. That's all for this leak. Now time for the next leak. For this leak, it looks like an upgraded TV, man. There is nothing important to see in this leak, but you can see that TV men are getting upgraded. Now for the last leak. For this last leak, it looks like the large laser cameraman on the ground. It might have been shot by the astro in the first leak. And this might be the same location from the first leak. We might see the trader in this location, or the location where Titan TV Man was in the last video. That's all for this leak, but wait. Sirduckletens gave me some more information about the episode, so let's dive into the information. For this piece of information, you can see Duck said, "Don't let them know," in reverse. I'm starting to think that TV men are the traitors. But we will see. Now for the next piece of information. For this piece of information it says, Alpha Hills Desert, which could be the place where the episode takes place. That's all for this piece of information, but we know that Duck is cooking. Now for the next piece of information. This information is pretty useful because this tells the estimated release date. He also told me that it could release today if everything goes smoothly. And while making this, he sent me 3 more leaks. So let's get into those. For this leak, you can see that this is the same place from the third leak. We can see Titan cameraman's core, but there is really nothing to talk about. But what we know is that we will see 2 Titans. Now, let's move on to the next leak. So for this leak, we can see an astro detainer arm. It has purple energy, so it's probably polycephaly, but it could be someone else. This is also at the same place from the third leak. There is nothing to talk about here really, but let's move on to the last leak. So for this last leak, it looks like the same place from the second and first leak. This is actually the thing above the astro in the first leak. It looks like something from the TV men, but we can't speak too soon. That's all for today, Skibidi fans. Now, we will just wait for the next episode to come. The Electrical Man out.